Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for swinging by. Time to dip our toes into some of the retail of the 2026 Series 1. We've got 4 blasters to get into today. Hopefully you were able to catch last week. We dove into a hobby and a jumbo, and I know they've been all over the place with this print run. It's few and far between on the good boxes, but we were fortunate enough to hit the nuke in the jumbo box of the Miz. So go ahead and jump back and take a peek at that if you have missed it. We're gonna have the blasters today, and then I've got a case of the tins to look at as well. So hopefully later in the week I will get that out for you guys. I'm actually gone this week. I'm down in sunny Florida, so I got these queued up for you guys to take a peek at, and then we'll get into some Stadium Club I suppose next week as I get back next weekend and get into what showed up while I was gone. So as I get these open, you guys, please do me a favor, jump down, hit that like button. If you are new here, thanks so much for stopping by, and consider subscribing. And then as always, let's hit that bell so we're notified when a new video is posted. Want to mention Bags and his Whatnot stream, and I'll put a flyer up here on the screen. That is Saturday morning, Singles with the Sign guy at 8 a.m. Central. That's when he runs his show. He's, of course, you can jump over there anytime, take a peek through the shop. He's got an absolute ever-growing massive shop with, you know, both ends of the spectrum, high-end, low-end. So anything you're looking for your PC, be sure to get over there, show him some love. And if you got time, swing by Saturday mornings and hang out with us, talk some shop, and sling some cards. So here we go, you guys. They have now released the odds of this stuff, and it's kind of what we thought, absolutely printed through the moon. So I'm not expecting, you know, much out of these blasters. Of course, you know, just $25 retail boxes, but we got to take a peek and see what we can find. And I gotta say a huge thank you, guys. We climbed and jumped past that 1,000 subscriber mark much sooner than anticipated. So here's the kid. This is the one we're going to give away. When I get back, we will find a time to schedule a live stream. We'll rip some cards, have some drinks, shoot some shit, and give this card away to a lucky winner that night. So I just want to say thanks again, you guys, for all the love and support. You've made this journey more fun than I ever thought it could be. So much love and appreciation to all of you guys. So I think what I'll do, I'll just we'll do a blaster at a time. I think I'll go through the first one, just pack at a time, just so we can kind of get our feet wet, and then after that I'll rip all of the packs and create some piles, and we'll go from there. So let's get into it, you guys. Send some good vibes. See if we can't keep the fortune coming. And here we go. Let's look at the logistics here, I guess. We got 6 packs, 12 cards per, 72 total cards. You know, I'm trying to think of the retail only stuff that we haven't seen is the stars of the MLB, which of course we all are used to, and then they also added the Titans of the game as well. So let's go through this first blaster pack at a time, and then after that I'll rip them quick style, and we'll go through and see what we can find. So here we go, guys. Wish me luck. Let's see what we can find. Of course, a great rookie class. So we're looking for all of those guys, and then we'll see what else we can find. All right, there's the profiles by the kid, and that's going to be Frankie Lindor, and then our first stars of the MLB. You know, much better. They are much better than last year. That's a sharp one with Cags, but anyway, we know we'll be sick of those soon enough. The only retail that we don't currently have on the shelf is the hangers, so I'll see if I can't pick some of those up in the wild, and we'll get into some of those and see. Hey, we got a relic. We got a relic out of a blaster right away, so we'll take that. And what are we going to have here? We'll pull off the back here with there's the Titans of the game, so this is the new retail insert. Very sharp card. I will definitely prefer those to the stars. And then let's see what we got on. Oh, we got another turned around card here, Jacob Wilson. And then let's turn this over, see what we got. Ready? Pete Crow Armstrong. Player worn, just a base patch. Oh, this is the... No, again, I don't know. This is the... what does that say? Oh, this is the spring training. I think the spring training cards, I'm guessing the Arizona for the Cactus League there. I suppose I should have looked at that. Exclusive spring training base parallel cards. Helps to read. All right, so we got a Jay Willie on the first one. That's pretty cool. And then a little PCA. So let's sleeve him up. Curious to see how old PCA does this year. Of course, he lit the world on fire last year. And then, yeah, hit a wall towards the end. So we'll see if he can kind of right the ship over the winter and get back to being the 5-tool stud that he was in the first half. All right. So relic out of a blaster. Can't complain about that. Here we go. There's an Ellie on the 91. Pretty cool. And stars of the MLB. There's Bryce. Now that I've gotten a good peek at it, I will say, you know, my initial thought on the design was that I liked it, and I think I'm still going down that path. I do like the design much more than last year. You know, of course, maybe it's because it's new, but I just, everything about it, you know, it's got a little bit more of a vintage feel than last year's did. So what do we got here? We got a Brady House, and this is probably going to be another one of those spring training, so a nice rookie card. Set him there, and then Vladdy on the Titans of the game. 2 packs left in the first blaster, then we'll go ahead and speed rip the last 3 and get you guys out of here. All right, looking for that diamond in the rough. Peyton Tolley. Hey, there we go. Love these cards. Not the one we probably were looking for, but Adolis on the All Tops team. Would love to see a parallel of one of these. And there's Gunner on the stars. So as you can see, a little bit more, you know, subtle in the background. I think I like this, that the stars are kind of meshed in behind versus so poppy. But they got nice color matches with each of them as well. So very nice. Again, no value really on those stars, but as many as we're going to have to look at in the retail, at least that the design is better as a bonus. So here we go, guys. Last pack of the first blaster. Let's see what we can find. Looks like just maybe Logan Gilbert on the, actually just a regular rainbow foil. So one of those, and then Jordan on the stars. So we'll put these, actually I should probably, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up our spring trainings as well. And we'll set those to the side. All right, guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next blaster, I'll rip it open quick, we'll just make a pile, and I'll see you guys in a few seconds. All right, here we go, peeps. Blaster number 2. Pick this. Don't see anything crazy thick in the cross section there, so I'll just break this into 2 little piles and see what we can get. Again, like I mentioned, the print run, I mean, whoo-wee, craziness. All right, there we got a Sosa on the rainbow foil. I actually was, so the odds of that Miz in a jumbo, it's 1 in every, like, over 7,300 jumbo packs, and then it jumps from that, like, to the next highest, which is, I believe, the hobby, and it's like 1 in over 50,000. So absolutely so blessed and fortunate to hit that red one, and then of a player like Miz too. So definitely sweet. All right, here we go. We got Brian Bayo on the spring training base parallel. Brady House on the 91 rookie. We got All Rise on the stars. And the rest of the first half of Blaster 2. I'm going to just set these stars off to the side. Sleeve up this rainbow foil. And here we go. Julio Rodriguez, Titans of the Game. These are a sharp insert, I will give them that. And the photos, you know, hats off. Topps did very well with the photos so far. There's Sammy B. But again, the print run's gonna kill you. There's a nice one. There's a Shohei on the big ticket player. And there's our boy, The Miz on the stars. And wrapping up the rest of blaster number 2. Love to see a secret little auto peek its head. Got O'Neal Cruz. That's a sharp card. So he's got, you can see the Florida, the FL there for the Florida, and versus the AZ for Arizona. Ooh, that's an aqua. So an aqua foil of the RBI leaders. Dumper Judge and Vinny P. Pretty cool. Not numbered, but shorter printed. And then Titans of the Game. Jack Caglione. Very nice. And the rest of Blaster 2. Got a J-Cam on the 91 and Minnesota Twins. Byron Buxton on the stars of the MLB. Okay, so I guess being it's aqua, we're gonna give it a sleeve. I think these aquas are actually numbered less than some of the actual numbered cards. You know, anytime you get Judge on a parallel, it's a good thing. And we'll move this Shohei off to the side. Suppose I'll be consistent and throw my spring trainings in a sleeve here. We'll go through those quick at the end. And I'm going to rip into Blaster 3, you guys, and I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, boys and girls, here we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Got a little Shohei on the stars right on top. Pretty sweet. Here we go. What can we find that's out of the ordinary? There's a Titans of the Game for Judge. Here's an Owen Casey rookie. Take that one. Of course, we hit a relic of his in the jumbo. That's on the spring training parallel. There's Gunner on the 91 and Jacob Wilson on the stars. Pretty dry so far, but again, what do you expect on the blaster? Ooh, there we go. Vinny P on the looks like a hollow foil. So I guess we will go ahead and consider that a hit. Solid player, Vinny P. Need nice things from him for my fantasy squads this year. And second half of that third blaster, here we go. Come on. Pop us with something here. Just pop us. Got Austin Riley on the spring training parallel. There's Schwarber. Trio of swing-off homers lifts National League. There's James Wood on the Titans of the Game. Very cool. I don't know, but I'm assuming that you can get the stars and these in numbered cards as well. Kind of excited to get into the egg tins too. Had good luck with those last year. There's Vladdy. Again, they're like a hanger box. They're not. I don't think the inserts are quite as nice as the Diamantes, but I did see Inferno hit open some hangers, and man, do I really love. I mean, we all love the Diamantes already, but with the new design, I think they really look sharp. There's an Austin. What's this? Ooh, Troy Johnston. So we got Austin Wells on the spring training, and then this is like the team borders. These are pretty short printed, I believe. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know, but Troy Johnston, you know, 29-year-old rookie, not the guy we're looking for. Kyle Teal on the 91, that's pretty sweet. And then Mookie on the Titans of the Game. don't have my PC next to me here, so I can't check the odds on this, but I believe these are pretty short printed. Very cool with the trying to see if it mentions anything about the team borders. Not on the box anyway, but all right, pretty cool. All right, guys, we just got one left. 6 more packs, 6 more darts. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. All right, here we go. I do see a little gold in there, so nice. Those are actually a lot harder to hit. You know, those were pretty common. I think it was 1 in every like 4 or 5 hangers, and this year it's going to be 1 in every like 13, just to kind of show per format how hard they're going to be. And they're just they're collectible, but they're usually quite gettable. So just making this harder on us to hit those cards we want to hit, but still fun to try. All right, here we go. There's a Skeen. Oh, it's a numbered Skeens to $3.99. Oh, that's a pretty one. Look at that color match, boys and girls. I know a young man who would love that card. Very cool. So, you know, as you saw, if you saw in our hobby, 1 numbered card in our hobby, and I believe just 2 numbered cards in the entire jumbo. So I guess probably fortunate to pull one out of a blaster, and a nice one like that of Skeens with the color match. We'll take it. Take it all day. All right. Here we go. All right, we got a leader's card with the spring training. Then we got a Stephen Kolek on the rainbow foil. There's Yelly on the stars. All right, we're running out of time to find the craziness. Ellie on the ticket. I do love these ticket cards, the ticket stub looking things. Admit 1. And there's Judge again on the stars of the MLB. All right, let's get this guy up on the stage. So it must be like a yellow out of $3.99, I'm guessing, with a little hollow foil. Very nice, very nice. And we'll put Kolek in the sleeve, and I probably didn't need to sleeve all these spring training cards up, but that's all right. And the last half, you guys. See what our goal is. See if we can't hit a nice player, maybe a rookie. There's Julio again on the Titans. All right, we're coming up on our gold here. We got Spencer Strider, then what we got on the gold? So it's a giant Willie Adames. And then Strider on the spring training. So that's going to be out of 2026. I do like they're a little sharper too, I think, this year with the little bit of the, you know, over on the left side there, you got a little design into the gold, so it kind of helps make them look nice. That's a sweet one. Ichiro on the 91. There's Miz on the stars and rest of the base, and that's going to wrap it up, you guys. So let me know what you think. You know, this is just cheap retail, so you can't expect big things. There's Augustin Ramirez, a nice one on the spring training. And Roman on the stars. Like I was saying, you know, you can't throw a dart like that and expect the world in return, but it's fun to try. It's the new product. So I assume probably not the last blasters we'll get into, but always a bigger fan of the hangers. So once those do hit the retail stores, I will jump into some of those. And I'll throw Willie in as a numbered card on the gold. All right, we'll just go through our quick hits here, you guys. PCA. So we did get, you know, a whole, I'm not going to go through them all, but we got a good stack of the few rainbow foils and the spring training parallels. I think it's a cool design, no complaints. We got the PCA right off the rip on the player worn little relic, obviously from the blue unis. And then here we go, we got an aqua RBI leaders with Dumper and Judge on there. That's solid. We got a couple with Vinny P. He's on the RBI leaders as well. Vinny P on the hollow foil, Adamas on the gold, Troy Johnston on the team border. That's pretty cool. Not the guy we're looking for, but very cool. And then definitely my favorite card is the Skeens, and that's numbered to 006 out of 399 on a very sweet color match on the yellowish, goldish hollow foil. All right, guys, so let me know what you think. I really, really appreciate you guys stopping by. And like I said, so much love and appreciation for the fact that we jumped up and hit that 1K mark already. So as soon as I get back from vacation, Bags and I'll get something planned, and we'll try to find some product that we can have fun, just relax, have a couple drinks, and rip some cards and shoot the shit with you all. It'll be a good time. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and we will see you all on the next video. Peace.